gonna talk it up. You know the Glock's out. It's the boy disrespect gang. We don't chalk 'em out. I see them kids with a guard that I'm hopping up. Boom, boom, boom.
Everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Top Spot Entertainment, where we give it to you real and raw. As always, want to say thank you for your support. The first video to this one. We hope that you continue to support us. Share it out, whatever dudes do. So today there's gonna be a real somber topic. If you don't know, all three of us actually grew up with Terrence Clark. If you don't know who he is, he was really big in basketball. He was Boston. We all went to school with him, mentor programs, all that stuff. He was actually about to be drafted to the NBA, I think in the next 2 or 3 months or so. But sadly, he died in a car crash. I think it was Thursday afternoon in LA. But yes, we're just gonna give our insights on it, pay our respects, of course. Obviously speak on the good things of his name and how it was growing up with him and how we feel about it today.
The thing I remember most is when I was in 5th grade, right? And our coach, he wanted us to he wanted me to come on a basketball team, right? To see how the middle schoolers play, so I can learn for next year and get some experience. And I remember seeing Terrence, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the way he's playing, the way he's doing things. Yeah, when I go, when I get to up there, and I'm gonna be like that,
Yeah.
And then he left, and then we did kind of lose contact with him, and until he popped up recently and started doing big things, and it was just sad to hear that.
I would definitely say he's a real big inspiration.
Right.
I kind of said this earlier too. We were talking on the own, but whether you're doing personally or from basketball, whatever, you knew who he was. He had the whole entire city on his back. Because at least from our era, I never seen much people from we grew up with, we know from Boston who do big things like that. Who basically make their dreams a reality. And I feel the reason why he had a lot of support because it's he was actually doing it. He didn't just talk about it. He did it. He was gonna do it. But sadly, he was able to, complete it. And it's I'm not gonna sit up and say I was so close to him, whatever. Now, we grew up together. I was the same kindergarten class with him up until whenever he was a year older than me. He was always cool, always mad respectful. A really good kid, And to be honest, I don't play ball and like that, but it's he inspires me a lot too. The way he just had Boston together in a way, with my relationship, whatever. I'm trying to get on that. I want to do it on the same level that he did, where he just inspiration to everybody. He got everybody together. Everybody's support, just doing it for Boston. And it's kind of, I think to me, it was just when I heard the news, I was just all kinds of fucked up. It's damn, bro. It's he was the last person you would expect to hear that he died from some shit like that.
I'm not gonna say when we were younger, me and Terrence were really close. But when I left Young Achievers, we fell apart.
Yeah.
But I want to say 6th grade, he was in 8th or something. I got his Snapchat at a party, and I started talking to him more. But we wouldn't talk all the time. We talked last time I talked to him was over quarantine, and it was check-ins,
Yeah.
Because we grew up together. I've known him since kindergarten up to now, bro. It's so I wouldn't say we were super close, but we would check in on each other from time to time. And my biggest memory of Terrence was I don't remember what grade we were in. We were all sat down. When teachers be oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? And everybody was basketball player, football player.
Yeah.
That was a thing. And he's the only person that's actually was becoming a basketball player.
Word.
And I know when we used to go to the gym, I'm not saying this to be funny, but he was trash. I suck too. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna be oh, I'm good. No, I suck too. But he was bad just like me, But then to see him now, he's when he graduated high school, he was number 8 or 5 or 6 or something in the country. It was just crazy. And then he only played 9 games his freshman year in college and declared for the draft because he got injured. And if he played a couple more games, he would have been a lottery pick.
Right.
And he was still drafted. He was still going to be either a late round first pick or early round second pick, which is crazy for only playing 9 games. That's just crazy. And then I saw that he could have been drafted by the Celtics That's even more crazy, bro.
That would've
Imagine
been
getting drafted by your home state, bro.
word.
And then I remember just going down memory lane when he passed, and it's like I remember one time, and my mentor and his mentor were like really close, so we would every like I don't know if it was every day or every other day. My mentor used to come get you or whatever.
Mhm.
Like every time I hung out with my mentor, I hung out with him. So like, and he I tried new foods with him. Like he put me on like buffalo chicken. Never had that till I met him, which is crazy. I know that's probably wild. Like I never had that till I met him. We went to aquarium together. Like I remember one time he was walking to, from Mattapan Library, right? He was going across, and some dude punched some kid in the face, right? Started bleeding, and Terrence knew the kids. I didn't know him, and we're mad small. These kids, to us, I'm thinking that they're like 7 feet tall because they're tall as shit. And I remember he got punched in the face and he starts running away. And the dude and Terrence just talking to them all casually, bro. I'm like, you know these tall ass niggas? Like, how you know these niggas? And then the other dude who was walking by, honestly, I think he might be gay now because he was giving me gay vibes back then. He was on his nose looking for the nigga. It was just really funny. And like Terrence is like always that older brother than me. It's crazy to see him pass.
Yeah. You remember too, like we all did a mentor program too when we was younger. And they would like come up and get a whole bunch of us all together. We were all like just wild out at the JP office, bro. We was some scavengers, but we grabbing some snacks, games, whatever. We were just some crazy kids back then, bro. I remember just like all three of us, me, you, him, the Jeffersons, bro, Mari Alden, bro. We was always just like at the JP office, just having a ton of our lives together, bro. It's like now it's just like, damn, bro. It's like shit. It's just really crazy to just think about like he's gone, bro. Like to me, it's like, yeah, we weren't super close, but it's like I'm still trying to like grasp, like, damn, man, this nigga's really like not here no more. Like,
Yeah, it's like some of
it's just crazy because it's like, bro, like everybody that we grew up with, like, as far as I know, they're still alive and well. At least I hope they are. And like the first person like that I lost, like in my life, that was like really a friend to me or close to me, no matter whether we talked or not, like 5 many years now, it was just bullshit, bro. Honestly.
he's like, oh yeah, 2021 coming up next, like all that. It was just like crazy because like wow, like I think that little video was like not even like I think it was pretty recent.
Yeah, I think from like illegal maybe.
Yeah,
Like when you started getting like traffic and everything from playing ball.
right.
Bro, it was just wild, bro. Cause I remember, like, I want to say about like my freshman year of high school, this kid named Bryce Caswell. He stalked Terrence Clark at like a basketball game. Like you see Terrence Clark was going to the basketball game, stalked him, went to the basketball game, looked around, didn't even watch the game. He looked around for Terrence Clark, found Terrence Clark, got a picture with him, and told him to add him on PS4, right? So he used to brag about being friends with Terrence Clark, right? Even though they weren't really friends. They really played together. And I thought it was just funny because like I didn't tell him that I knew Terrence Clark.
Mhm.
You know, he would go around and be like, "You have Terrence Clark on PS4? No, you don't." Blah blah blah. I was like, I don't need to have him on PS4. He plays 2K. Don't get me wrong. There was this one time I played against Terrence Clark and I got so pissed because I'm a 2K fan. You know, I'm pretty good at 2K. I was playing with my friends, ran up into a random pro am thing, and we're versing Terrence Clark. And I'm in game chat, and me and Terrence Clark are talking shit back and forth.
Mhm.
And this nigga beats us. And I was pissed the fuck off. I was tight. Like I remember texting him on Snap, so yo, you're a bitch. Like niggas beat me like that. I want to rematch. Like get in private shit with me. Like he's like, nah, bro. I was like, no, nigga, let's like I want to play again. You're a bitch. It's like he single-handedly beat us, bro. Like he had all the points. It was so bad, bro. It was so bad. But yeah, I was like, I never bragged about. Only people that knew I knew Terrence Clark was just like 5 kids.
Mhm.
And that's because I told him a while ago. Like I remember like Mike was like, oh, I'm cool with Terrence Clark, blah, blah, blah. And I was like using this man for clout, bro. It's not cool, bro.
Yeah.
And now it's like when he passed, it was on his Instagram like, oh, that's my best friend. Like, nigga, he don't know you. Like
Yeah,
I'd even say that, and I've known him since Ken. Like he's not my best friend. We just know each other. You know,
Right.
I don't even say we're friends. I would say like we were acquaintances. We checked in on each other, bro. It's just, we knew each other for so long.
I seen some I was on TikTok yesterday, bro, and I seen some bullshit, man. It was just weirdo ass nigga, bro. He posted a little TikTok. He was jogging. He said, "Oh, he said, now I'm scared to jog because of the Terrence Clark situation." I'm like, bro, it's like that shit is just so corny to me, bro. It's like, dog, do not use this nigga's death for like views and clout and clicks, bro. Like that shit. Like for somebody who actually like knew him in real life, bro, like that shit, like that's just like sickening to see, bro. It's like, bro, like you know that you driving on the highway has nothing to do with him and his like that, bro. Like leave that shit out of there, bro. You could pay your respects without trying to get clout from me. It's like I seen that shit. It's like it was just so weird. But kind of actually like pissed me off because it's like, bro, like this man just died 2 days ago. You're already trying to milk his death for like you're not even like nobody even knows you, bro. You're trying to get some clout from his death, nigga. Like for what, bro? It's like leave that shit alone. Like let him rest in peace, cause like he already died in a painful way, most likely. Let him just rest in peace. Let him be chill, boy. There's no need to like milk his death, nigga. Like let him be simple as that.
Real talk, bro.
I remember adding him on my Snap, right? Like when I first like knew he was famous or whatever.
Right.
I added him, and I was like, nah, let me not, cause like I was like, there's no way like all these people are trying to like claim that they know him and everything, and I'm like, damn, like he's not gonna remember me because it was like too far back, you know.
Word.
And then I kind of like I want to say I regret like that I didn't do it, but like it's kind of like that, you know.
Yeah, I feel
That's
that.
the same way with me, bro. Because when I saw him at the party, I didn't think he remembered me.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. People know him, but I didn't know him because I wasn't into high school basketball, shit like that. I was only into like the NBA. I was into college basketball. I wasn't really paying attention, you know. So I just knew him off of like, oh, that's Terrence. I'm in school with him. What's up, bro?
Right.
I didn't know that because when we was at the party, like I guess that's when you get popular. I can't tell you for sure if it's already popular. Like I said, I wasn't into it like that back then when I was in 6th grade. But I guess people knew him, but I didn't really know. I didn't know until like we started talking. Like I'm gonna keep it straight up. I didn't know like he was about to be in the NBA because I remember he posted on his story like him. I forget what it's called, but it's like those different colors, like wearing those different color shits or whatever. That were like the best.
Yeah.
Like he went to that.
Oh yeah.
And posted on, that's when I found out, and it was like a year after I already started talking to him. And it was crazy.
The last time I seen him was when he was like signing with Kentucky, and I was like, oh yeah, so now he's gonna be like really like good because he signed to like a good college.
Oh, well, speaking of TikTok situation, bro, I almost got mad yesterday.
What?
Some dude I was looking at, because I was in my feelings yesterday, so I was going through hashtag Terrence Clark on TikTok.
Word.
People hashtag. I was seeing what people post. People posting dumb shit, stuff like that. I seen this one dude was like, if I can go back in time, something. I was like, bro, that's a little too soon.
Yeah, bro. Leave him alone.
Bro, let him. And then I was going through the comments, what they were saying. And some dude was like, thank you very much for this. This is my cousin, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yo, who's this? If this dude is not his cousin, that's wild.
Right.
Click on his TikTok. And it was actually his cousin, bro. It was a little cousin. I was like, oh, thank God. But when someone just said that, bro, I would be so disrespectful. Right. It was his cousin. And I was like, I commented on one of his posts. I was like, yo, sorry for your loss, bro. Yeah. I know it's hard. That's crazy.
It is, bro. No, it's like I seen like a whole lot of edits of him playing and stuff. I didn't mind now on TikTok. That was fine, they're spreading what he was doing. But I just hated like when niggas was just like, like they would just say shit for like clout. Like what you just said to me and like what I said before. Like I just think that's just like I think it's just more than just like I actually like it's like if it was like a rapper that's one thing because like there's some niggas you listen to you don't know him too well, but like somebody that you actually had like that you actually grew up with. It just kind of sucks, bro. Cause it's like, damn, bro, why can't we just like, it was a couple days after he died, like, just let him rest in peace, bro. Like, I just can't imagine like his mom, bro. I know his mom is devastated, bro. For a fact.
His mom was there. I don't think she was but she was in LA.
Like you can just tell, like, I was saying, like, I just hope his mom is and his sister's okay, bro. That's what I hope. I hope they get through it.
Oh, And his little brother, because he has a little brother now.
Yeah, for like little brother too. Yeah, bro. I just want to hope they're gonna be okay, bro. I just can't imagine like how they feel. You know, like if it affects us and people who knew him, people who didn't know him, the city, whoever, bro. Imagine how niggas who literally lived with him, like how they feel, who's like tied in by blood. You know, they probably like 10 times worse than anybody else's.
I remember where we went. We went to like a beach, like the whole like. Remember that we went the field trip and Young Achievers went to like a beach
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
with my dad. You know, everybody thought my dad was the ish, bro.
Yeah.
He was there. I remember because he's the one I missed out on my dad. You know, flipping and stuff. I remember him coming to me like, "Yo, your dad's so cool." I was like, yeah, I know, dude. He's awesome. I remember, Terrence like. I remember because Terrence started doing this thing and I used to copy him. He was like, yo, I can do those too. Like, I can do a backflip and he'll like jump up and like psych.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yo. Yeah, I remember that, dude. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember I used to copy that because when I changed to schools, I just took that shit from him. I was like, that's my shit now. Because when I went to a new school, there was this kid. Yeah, right. The school right after, yeah. There was this kid that used to do flips. I'm like, I can do that too. I'd do a cartwheel. I like about to do a backflip, like psych nigga, you thought. I do the flip.
I remember that shit too, bro. Yo, good looks for bringing that shit up. I remember that shit too, like it was yesterday, bro. Anyway, he do that shit all the time, bro. Lunchroom, gym, whatever, bro. He was always on that shit. So thank you for tuning into this video. Please share with your friends, your family, whoever you want to share with. I don't really care if you do it, but you just do it. Thank you. Continue to support us and be tuned for the next video.
Yo.
Smoke a op and then I face that. Let a oppa get his face back. I did some shit I cannot take back. Real nigga had to face that. The BM is a snitch. She's trying to build a case.